Wonderful. So hello everyone again. I'm Lindsay and we've got Alexa there. Isn't she gorgeous? And all tanned from her trip. And then there's pale people. So today we are so lucky to have two wonderful respiratory therapists that we know and love. And some of you may already know, doing a presentation on something they have developed, harmonicas for health. So a quick little introduction for both of the ladies before I pass it off. Jacqueline Turvey is our first gal. She has been a respiratory therapist for about 31 years now, and she still looks super young.
Since the dinosaurs.
Since the dinosaurs. And she's working with us in interior health as a primary care respiratory therapist. Last year in 2024, she received the BC Society of Respiratory Therapy MedPro Respiratory Care Community Respiratory Excellence Award. Woot woot. She's pretty good at what she does.
Thank you.
A long name. She has provided many presentations on respiratory health topics locally, provincially, nationally, and internationally for several organizations, including Thompson Rivers University, the BC Lung Foundation, Health Canada, the College of Physicians, and the Global Access to Spirometry Project, or GASP. She was one of two respiratory therapists in interior health that developed Harmonicas for Health and Happiness to Canada in 2021. You'll meet the other one in a second. This fun and innovative program teaches clients with respiratory conditions how to play the harmonica to gain better control of their breathing, exercise those respiratory muscles, strengthen your abdominal muscles for that lovely little six-pack, so you can have a more effective cough, boost your self-confidence, relieve stress, socialize with others, and have fun. She continues to co-facilitate this program for interior health and is passionate about supporting other areas to start their own Harmonicas for Health and Happiness program. So that's our first lovely gal. Tracee Gallant has been a respiratory therapist for approximately 15 years and looks like a baby. She has worked in many different roles as a respiratory therapist at Royal Inland Hospital, including being an acute care respiratory therapist, community respiratory therapist, and a clinical resource educator. Tracee has been the coordinator of the pulmonary rehabilitation program in Kamloops for the last 3 years. For those of you that are from Kamloops, you might know Tracee already, where she focuses on providing clients with respiratory health education so that you can manage your lung conditions. When she's not working, which I don't know how she finds the time, but she loves to spend time with her family traveling and hiking, biking, and eating s'mores while camping. So I really am excited about having the two of these phenomenal women here. And I would just love everybody to give a quiet round of applause and welcome them. And I will pass it off to the two of them. And I will make them the owners of the screen.
What an amazing intro, Tracee.
Wow,
we better live up to that.
You girls are pretty good, so you've earned it. Okay. I will take myself away. Oops, everybody's clicking in, so I can't do changes. I'm sorry, ladies. Give me just a minute. There we go. And there you are.
Excellent.
Perfect. So exciting to talk to you all today about Harmonicas for Health and Happiness. I'm going to dive right into our presentation.
So many familiar faces, Tracee. It's awesome.
Yes. That's always comforting, hey? Right, here we go. So welcome everyone to our talk today on a program called Harmonicas for Health and Happiness. So we provide this program within interior health. Our hope for today's talk is to inspire a new and innovative way to provide not only that education, but support, connection, and improving overall health of our respiratory clients. So our intention is to take you on a journey of our experience, discovering, implementing, and promoting this program.
Are you ready to be blown away? We're going to start off with a land acknowledgement. It is with humility and a commitment to reconciliation that we gather on the traditional territories of various First Nations. We acknowledge their stewardship over these lands and express gratitude for the opportunity to contribute to the health of all who call these lands home. All right. This is one of our first classes teaching harmonicas for health and happiness. And so this is where the journey begins.
So we want to share a quick video from the COPD Foundation promoting Harmonicas for Health. And it's one of the first videos that we actually watched that truly got us excited about this program.
About 2 minutes long, right, Tracee?
Yes. Yeah.
About 2 minutes.
Here we go.
Perfect.
Ready, set, go.
I've had COPD now for about 12 years. I've worked in asbestos, I've worked in dusty environments.
It was purely a fluke that it was discovered.
It's changed my life and it's changed perspective, you know, because all this thing is mortal.
COPD affects everybody differently. And what affects me, it's not going to affect the next guy, and what affects him is not going to affect that guy. Been in the harmonica for health ever since they started it.
None of us knew how to play the harmonica, but it's gone on. We have a real good time. We've learned how to play the harmonica, some. And we laugh as much as we play because we have a really good time, and it's a great way. The camaraderie is wonderful, and it's a great way to support each other without just overtly, you know, like I'm here to support you, but you're supporting each other that way.
I mean, we all know pulmonary patients have the propensity to be isolated and feel like they're all in this by themselves, and they struggle every day. They never get a break. And these guys come up here once a month and they have fun. It's just been tremendous for their outlook.
The physics behind the harmonica, it helps retrain the diaphragm. So it's a win-win.
I've actually been able to go out and do a little bit of fishing a little bit for the first time in about 10 years. I love harmonicas for health.
I love the music. I love the camaraderie.
I come to Harmonicas for Health because it's good for me and it's fun.
That's awesome. We love that video.
Yeah, what a happy video. Harmonicas for Health. Yeah.
We're having our own video done, aren't we, Tracee?
Yes, we're
Interior health
that's in the works right now.
communications.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So for today's talk, we're going to talk about the background of harmonicas, the benefits of playing a harmonica for our COPD clients. We'll look at the research behind Harmonicas for Health, and then some of the outcomes of the program. We're going to review the COPD Foundation 5-week program that was developed in the States. And then lastly, we will review how we implemented this program within Interior Health.
All right, let's talk about the background. How did it come to be? Before COVID, I was looking online for something new to do with my clients and to talk about with my clients. And I came across this in-person program through the COPD Foundation in the United States. I was so excited right away. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It was fun. There was music, there was health information, and most of all, it was a way to support clients in a different and innovative way. So I approached the BC Lung Foundation, and they were able to fund 2 participant kits, which included 30 harmonicas and 30 booklets. Next, I spoke to our leadership, Chris, and he was amazing. He's like, yeah, that sounds like a win for everybody. Absolutely go do it. So I realized next I couldn't do this on my own. What should I do? I needed someone fun. I needed someone who had experience teaching, someone with clients who would suit the program, and most of all, someone who would dress up, but we'll come to the why of that in a little bit. And I thought about it, and Tracee just popped into my mind. She was the perfect person And she was looking for a place for her clients for ongoing support once they were done pulmonary rehab as well. So I went to Tracee and I said, hey, Tracee, what do you think about teaching our clients how to play the harmonica? And she said,
Jacqueline, I'm going to need a little bit more information, please.
so I had to backtrack a little bit instead of leading with all the fun. And fortunately, there had been a small study that showed the benefits of the program. And I showed it to Tracee and she jumped on board. And Tracee said at this point, because we had gone, we were experiencing COVID and just kind of getting to the end of it, she said it's going to need to be virtual. And fortunately, that we were able to provide that virtually and continue. That's the way we run our program, is virtually.
Yeah, so we went virtual, yeah.
So we went virtual. And then we needed a physician champion. So we pitched the idea to one of our respirologists, Dr. Jazz Campbell. And at first, same thing. He's like, well, I'm going to need a little more information. So once we were able to provide him with that, he was totally on board and remains as our champion as well.
Yeah, and as we were kind of reviewing this program at the very beginning, we couldn't help but add our own tagline, and happiness. Every time we were saying the title, we kept talking about playing the harmonica and what a happy journey this would be. So our clients at this time, you know, time and time again, they were just sharing with us how they were struggling and feeling down and being isolated from family and friends. And so we actually ended up reaching out to the COPD Foundation, asking for permission to use "and happiness" as a tagline to the title. And they said yes. So within Interior Health, we are currently using Harmonicas for Health and Happiness as a maintenance program to provide that ongoing support, education, and exercise, and of course, connection for our clients once they have completed pulmonary rehab.
Right. And full disclosure, we didn't know how to play the harmonica when we started the program, but how hard could it be? And you'll see it's not that hard at all.
So what is Harmonicas for Health? So it's a harmonica program that was created for individuals with COPD and other lung conditions. And as respiratory therapists, we're often teaching our clients the importance of breathing techniques to help manage their shortness of breath. So when playing the harmonica, you're actually blowing out against the reeds in the harmonica, and it creates a resistance that mimics pursed lip breathing and diaphragmatic breathing. So just by playing the harmonica, clients are exercising their diaphragm and respiratory muscles to help strengthen them. But what a fun way to do it. The program can be provided in person groups, virtual groups, or even for individuals at home. And again, Harmonicas for Health and Happiness is just that innovative way to provide that education, exercise, support, connection to help improve respiratory health.
So just as Tracee said, we're going to review some of the things. Why Harmonicas for Health? Through the exercise of pursed lip breathing and diaphragmatic breathing, we can achieve different benefits, physical and emotional benefits for our clients. So what are some of the physical benefits? Well, exercise your breathing muscles, mainly your diaphragm, that large muscle that sits under your lungs. Exercise and strengthen your abdominal muscles for more effective cough to help improve with secretion clearance. Helps you maintain good posture for better control of your breathing. One of the things we were not prepared for, though, was the very significant emotional benefits. And so what are those? Some of those emotional benefits include relieving stress for people, improves feelings of independence, encourages patience and purpose to boost self-confidence, gives us a sense of accomplishment. And when I say accomplishment, I want to point out that when we're teaching and when we're talking about it with our clients, it's never perfection. We're not musicians. We're there for the exercise. We're there for the fun. We're there for the music. We don't get it right or perfect. That's okay too. It provides an opportunity to connect and socialize with others. The group is great. And if somebody doesn't show up, then there's others asking, where are they and are they okay? And we love that. And don't forget, playing the harmonica is fun.
So a small study was completed by Baylor University Medical Center. So in this study, patients attended 12 weeks of harmonica training sessions for 2 hours a week, and they were encouraged to practice outside of these 2-hour sessions at home. There was 14 participants included in the trial, and 11 of the 14 completed the 12-week trial. Participants completed pre and post spirometry breathing tests, where they measured maximum inspired and expired pressure testing, and they each did a 6-minute walk test before and after the program. So what were the results? Well, the 6-minute walk test distance actually increased by approximately 60 meters. So to put this into perspective, a change of 30 meters is considered a clinically important change. The maximum inspired and expired pressures both increased, which demonstrates an increase in respiratory muscle strength. So this pilot study showed that a 12-week harmonica program improved the health of individuals who participated. So this slide just shows a post-participation survey from the COPD Foundation. And again, these are subjective outcomes shared by participants after going through the program. So 65% had more control over their breathing, 62% reported being more social, 50% were more active, 50% had an increase in confidence, 42% had a better cough and ability to clear mucus, and 35% had less stress and less shortness of breath.
Excellent. Now let's talk about the program from the COPD Foundation and what to expect. Again, they're Harmonicas for Health, and we are Harmonicas for Health and Happiness. We're excited to offer this amazing program at no cost to participants in interior health due to the generous donations from some external partners. The 5-week program has 1-hour sessions that run once a week for 5 weeks. A harmonica and playbook is mailed to participants to participate. No previous music experience is required. That's amazing. Participants must be diagnosed with a chronic lung condition to attend the program. Classes are online using Zoom, and participants must provide their own electronic device to participate, their own internet connection, and be able to use Zoom.
So a player package includes a harmonica and a player's manual. So a reminder, there's no requirement to know how to play and read music for the program. So as you can see in the middle of this slide, there's numbers and you can see some arrows. And so each number is actually associated with a hole on the harmonica. Each arrow designates whether you're going to blow out or breathe in on the harmonica. And again, each week's lesson just builds upon itself. So it's really important to try and attend all 5 classes because we're going to review how to hold a harmonica, play a scale, read harmonica music, and then of course we learn beginner songs to play on the harmonica. And each lesson includes a respiratory health education.
Okay. Within Interior Health, we've created a Harmonicas for Health and Happiness alumni group. We're extremely proud of this group. They've been an amazing support to us and just the continuation of this project. After the second group that we brought together, the second 5-week program, everyone was so enthusiastic and like, we don't want this to end, like we need more. Tracee and I are running Harmonicas for Health and Happiness off the side of our desk. And so, you know, we definitely make time for the program, but we are stretched for time as well. So what we could commit to was once a month. So an hour a month, we do our alumni class. And so we have people coming in who are graduates of the 5-week program. They come into the alumni. So the agenda template that we use for this class, we always have a check-in. So how are people doing? Does anybody have any questions? We do a timely health topic. So this health topic is requested either by a participant or by something we feel is pertinent to that time of year. For example, flare-up plans, how to manage during wildfire smoke or extreme heat, staying motivated, winter wellness. And then we have move before we groove, and we love that component. That's something that we've added, a physical exercise component, and that we added that because of Tracee's expertise in pulmonary rehab. And Tracee will lead it for us, or we'll have an online video. We also warm up musically using previous songs that we've learned. And then we often learn a new song as well. Then we have a check-in and a farewell, and let people know when the next session is. We have monthly themes, and participants have the option to dress up. As do we, Tracee. So you'll see more pictures, you'll see silly hats. And so this is part of the fun that we talk about for others.
Yes, so we definitely have some dress up themes. Some of the ones we've done in the past are festive wear. We've done sunny days, marvelous March, where we're welcoming spring and rainy days. We've done hot, hot, hot during extreme heats and trying to stay warm during those cold snaps. Any excuse to add a little dress up.
So as we know, all new projects can lose momentum, and we were seeing such great results with this program. We knew we had to start promoting it to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, and so we actually reached out to our health authority after the success of the program, and we wrote a short story that was published online for Interior Health. So we've talked a little bit about the dress up theme, but this actually wasn't our idea. It was actually from one of our alumni participants, Terry S. So Terry one day actually signed in to our Zoom meeting wearing a fedora hat. And we asked him, "Are you wearing that hat for us?" And he responded, "You bet." At the next class, he signed in wearing a fedora and sunglasses this time. So Jacqueline and we thought, what a great addition to the program. It just provides that additional fun and even some laughs. So way to go, Terry.
That's amazing. Just to be clear though, we have lots of clients that maybe aren't interested in dressing up, but they're welcome to come, and they do come and just join along with the class that we have going on.
Yeah, good point.
So no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure. This is part of the article that was online from Interior Health. So in the story, it talked about bringing an innovative program to Canada. We were the first in Canada to bring this program. Yay. And so we're helping other areas develop their own too, which we're super excited about. Sessions are they're more than about mastering the harmonica. Participants are breathing easier, building on a successful program, learning about opportunities to participate as well. And so some points from Dr. Campbell, our champion. He said it's a fun and innovative program for a population that is often isolated, and that's why we love the virtual piece of it. We expect it will enhance their quality of life and lung function. But most importantly, we want to draw your attention to the quote with the yellow box around it. And so we heard this so clearly from our clients. We just don't want this to end. And that is why we continue with the alumni program to provide that support.
Yeah, and the other bonus of the virtual piece, which is super great, is within Interior Health, our region is so large. And so we've been able to have folks joining in, up from Williams Lake all the way to, even Vernon area, right? So
and Kootenays.
And Kootenays, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat that we're able to connect with folks all over the region. So CBC Radio saw the Interior Health story, and they reached out to do a CBC Radio interview about the program, and an online article actually followed. So after this radio and online article exposure, there were people reaching out to hear more about this program from all across BC, Canada, the US, and as far away as France. So this is another one of our alumni classes. So the song we learned was Jingle Bells, and the theme was festive wear, believe it or not. The fellow in the middle, one of our Terrys, so this is Terry F., he actually cut holes in his sweater and fed Christmas lights through it. So pretty fun. Yeah.
Great. This slide shows Harmonicas for Health and Happiness, highlighted in the Interior Health 2022 YouTube Year in Review as an innovative program.
Yeah, and I just want to highlight this innovative program wouldn't be what it is if we didn't have the amazing participants that have joined us and helped us to grow this program. So
Right, and the feedback too, Tracee, right?
Yeah, and we made changes throughout time over the last 3 years teaching this program because of the participants. That's right. So the fun, the connection, the camaraderie within the group, it's pretty spectacular. So let's look at what some people have to share. So Sharon, one of our alumni members, she shared, who would have thought that at my age, I would learn to play the harmonica and more importantly, improve my breathing. One of the biggest things is the enjoyment and fun you have with the other participants. Terry, he shared, you get to learn something and laugh and enjoy each other's company while we're trying to help out our breathing. And it was interesting when Janice shared with us, when she was playing one day, she actually was struggling to play. She could only play 2/3 of the song at first. She could feel the mucus moving around, so she coughed up even just a small amount of secretions. And after this, she was able to play the full song. So that was pretty neat to hear.
It's so interesting, you know, they talk about what results they found in the original program. And we were seeing that happen like organically. People were just saying, hey, I'm coughing better, I'm breathing easier, and I'm feeling better. I love coming. It's making me feel better. So we're super thrilled about that. So we want to talk to you because we've talked about the program that we have in Interior Health. So what about an opportunity for those outside of Interior Health to participate and maybe join Harmonicas for Health and Happiness program? This is a pilot project, and it's through Poplar Pulmonary Wellness. This pilot project was funded by the BC Lung Foundation and hosted by Poplar Pulmonary Wellness. So if you're interested in learning how to play the harmonica to benefit your breathing, please reach out to them. This slide has their contact information and phone number. The next session date is March 3rd to March 31st, and I know they had some spots open. And you can find out more on their website, www.poplarpulmonary.com.
Yeah, and even if you just want to Google Poplar Pulmonary Wellness, Harmonica, this page should come up for you as well. So we wanted to share some of the pictures from the Poplar Pulmonary Pilot Project. Say that 10 times over. Yeah, so we had so much fun together with this group, playing the harmonica, learning something new, and challenging ourselves. So another option is to contact the COPD Foundation in the States directly. And so this slide has the contact information. You can even buy a harmonica and player manual directly from the COPD Foundation if you would like to learn how to play the harmonica individually. Oh, yes. So I have a quick video that I would love to share with everybody, but I might have to just stop sharing really quick. It's too good not to share. So, all right.
How's that harmonica solo coming, Plankton?
It's tremendous. You want to see?
Poor little Plankton.
Oh, goodness. Yes.
So why do we bring this video? Why do we share this video, Tracee?
Yeah, so that video is really important to share.
Are you thinking about selling your home in
hang on one
Kelowna or
second.
anywhere in the open?
Let's try that again. No, we see the value in showing that to our clients just because it really depicts that playing the harmonica is exercise. So believe it or not, you may become short of breath. You may start to struggle with your breathing a little bit. And so we like to play this video on our first day together just to remind folks that, you know, We need you to take breaks as needed and encourage people to pace themselves between exercises and songs. And I know Jacqueline mentioned this, but I think it's important to mention, you know, we don't aim for perfection in our participants or even in ourselves. Whether you're playing the songs perfectly or not, you're still getting that exercise that's associated with playing the harmonica.
Tracee,
And just,
sorry.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, and to add to that, the harmonica doesn't come through clearly. On video, we forgot to, so we're going to mention that. Like when we're playing together, one person is leading, they are unmuted, but everyone else is muted. So you're really only playing for yourself because it just doesn't come through clearly. And so that gives some people comfort who might feel a bit shy about how they're playing.
Yeah. Absolutely. And just as a reminder too, before beginning any new exercise, including playing the harmonica, ask your healthcare provider if this is right for you.
The songs that we play to when we're, and I know our program, I know Poplar, I even know the COPD Foundation in the States, the tune that we use as we're teaching, we slow it down. We slow it down so that people can participate. You're not going to go great guns right into a song. So that's really helpful for people as well as we're learning.
Yeah, good point, Jacqueline. Yeah. So we just want to thank you for joining us today. The future looks bright and musical. And if there's any questions, we'd love to answer those. Stop sharing so I can see everyone.
Thank you so much, ladies. I was just so excited about hearing about this a few years ago, and finally we got you here, so thank you so much. I just wanted to note that the links or the resources that the ladies mentioned, so Interior Health, if you're from Interior Health and you are interested in the Harmonicas for Health and Happiness program, the link is in the chat. The link for Poplar Wellness or Poplar Pulmonary Wellness is there as well. And then finally, the link for the COPD Foundation is there. So Karen just asked, you are in the US, so can you join? I'll probably let Tracee and Jacqueline kind of field those questions a little more just because you know the exact answers to those.
Karen, we've sent the link that we're having sent out is actually the email to the COPD Foundation program. So you can reach out to the coordinator through there. And then also online, we have their website as well. You can go through that way.
Yeah, as far as joining into your health or the Poplar Wellness, you know, you don't meet the criteria, unfortunately, but there's lots of harmonicas for health across the state. So definitely reach out to the COPD Foundation for some guidance. Yeah.
Perfect. There was a question, is there also a program for singing that is like this somewhat?
We have heard of one, haven't we, Tracee? We don't know like about the joining and that, but there is some different programs going on for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Elaine asked, just curious, what key are the harmonicas in? Oh, that's way above my pay grade.
Well, with how we play, we keep things very simple. Everybody's got the same. Our harmonicas are key of C. The key of C. And so if you start and you have a friend that wants to play too, use the key of C because then you'll sound nice together.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Sounds like there's a class in Newfoundland that does a choir online.
Nice.
Yes, Alan said a lady from Newfoundland runs a choir online. Alan, do you have the link or the information that you might be able to put into the chat box for the others in the group?
Yeah, I've definitely heard of it. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's Jane Goshen, I believe her name is. Oh shoot, that was the wrong button. I'm not good at this, so bear with me.
Jay, do you want to spell it out, Alan?
It's Jane, Jane.
Yep.
Capital GOSINE. And her email is jgoshen, all lowercase, at mun.ca.
MUN.
So it's called Better Breathing Choir. So I can
see that Kelly McGilvery from the Kootenays, another clinician, has added that to the chat as well.
Oh,
yes.
perfect. Thank you. And I will put in her email in the chat box as well for everyone if they're interested in a singing option. There you go. There's 2 options that were listed for her email.
We're gonna have to
So
take
you
this
can use-
band on the road, you guys.
Yeah,
What should we call ourselves?
which is so fancy.
Mhm.
Any other questions for the ladies? I mean, we've got them for 20 more minutes, my friends. We
I
could
s-
ask them to play the harmonica.
I see a few of our participants. I wonder if anybody
Mhm.
had any comments about their experience.
Yes. Go ahead, unmute yourself if you'd like and chat away.
I am actually excited about hearing more about this because I am fairly active in the spring and summertime, physically active, and I want to get my breathing back out so I can carry on with what I do.
That sounds great. I mean, it looks like it works. So if it can give you more activity, that is wonderful. Janine had her hand up. Would you like to unmute?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, I wanted to just make a comment on the Better Breathing Choir. The practice is tonight. Newfoundland time, it's 7:30, so you'd have to adjust that for your time zone. I posted a link in the Popular Pulmonary Wellness group last night, so you could go there and go directly in.
Perfect. Thank you for doing that.
Okay. It's a wonderful group and they're open to members.
Perfect.
Excellent.
And,
Anyone else? Oh,
and her time is 3 o'clock Pacific time.
okay. So with the adjustment, it's okay.
Yep.
4 hours. It's wonderful. Band name suggestion, the Harmonicans. That's from Wayne, the Harmonicans.
Wayne, fantastic.
Well, if there's no other questions, I kind of want to get the ladies to play us out with the song, but I think that's asking a lot.
Do it.
I don't know if you'll hear it though.
Good at it.
No, we can't.
Yeah, it's
Oh, but I mean, the actions were nice to see.
yeah,
Like you
there
were
you go.
pretending you knew what you were doing.
Oh,
Well, everyone.
can I
Oh.
make one more point?
Yes, Jacqueline. Yes.
So if you're interested in finding, again, that type of music is called tab music. It's a really easy way to read. Those numbers are associated with a hole on the harmonica, and the arrows, up arrow is blowing out, down arrow is drawing in. And if you want to search harmonica tab music easy or easy harmonica tab music, you'll be able to find a ton of information online as well.
And Jacqueline, that's tab TAB.
TAB is in Bob.
TAB. Okay. Perfect. Just wanted to clarify that.
May I ask a question,
Yes.
please? Okay,
What's your name?
my name's Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi. I'm curious, would a post-transplant, a post-lung transplant patient qualify for this program?
Oh,
Sure.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, all right. So then how do we register? Just like
Yeah,
online?
Are you within BC?
Yes. Mhm.
Interior Health?
No, I'm
Okay.
in Surrey.
Reach out to Poplar.
Okay, will do.
Yeah. And the link is in the chat box, and you can either email them directly or investigate on their website for sure.
Okay,
And
thank you.
And somebody had asked in the chat box the time. So the March 3rd will be a Monday and the time will be 1 till 2 p.m. through Zoom for Poplar Wellness. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ladies, very
Mhm.
much. Very interesting. Thanks.
Very
Bye.
fun. Yeah, super fun.
Anyone else before we say thank you for your time and goodbye?
Keep up the good work.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well,
Oh, I see.
Jacqueline and Tracee, thank you so much for this. I am just overwhelmed with joy about how wonderful this is. Oh, there is one question. As an asthmatic and one dealing with anaphylaxis, am I able to take part?
Yes, absolutely. With a lung condition, your asthma? Absolutely. I just wanted to point out, I see our Terry who adjusted his sweater. Thumbs up there, Terry, the one who, had the lights in his
The
sweater.
Christmas lights.
Christmas lights.
Didn't know Terry was here today.
Terry, and Ted, I see Ted
I've had
too.
so much fun.
Aw.
Did you? We like that. We love having you guys.
Love
Yeah.
hearing that.
Perfect.
I'll bother you in a couple hours too.
Yes. Yes. What is our dress up theme today? We've got sports headbands as our
Yeah.
theme. So we're
Yeah,
talking about keeping motivation going, after the holiday season. So yeah, looking
Our
forward to
alumni
it.
class.
I'll see if I can mess it up for you.
May I just ask, I get a little lost in cyberspace. So if we wanted to register and participate in this group that is ongoing, are we able to do that now? I mean,
Yes, where are you located?
Yeah.
we're in the West Kootenai. That's, so that's, yeah, we're Interior Health. We're in outside of Calscar.
Are you connected with a respiratory therapist?
Oh, yes, we've got a very viable group. They're called Heavy Breathers, and we meet every week. And there's quite a few of our participating now in this, I see.
Who's your respiratory therapist?
Kelly McGilvery.
Oh my gosh, you reach out to Kelly and she'll connect us.
She will send us all the information, I know.
Absolutely.
She's on this or Kelly's on today right now too. So
Oh, I know. She'll recognize. I'm sure she recognizes.
Probably
Yes,
sending
we
an email.
We would love to have you join us. So talk to Kelly.
All right. Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, anyone else before I say goodbye to these lovely ladies? Alrighty then. Thank you everybody for attending. If you have any more questions, please refer to the video. It will be up on the YouTube channel in a few days. And so you can see all the links and what to search for, and then just re-watch the recording for more information regarding what is going on with this wonderful program. Just a reminder as well, March 19th, Alexa and I will be running the show a little more than we normally do, talking about inhaler devices. So going through the new devices and techniques to make sure we are taking our medication properly. And yet again, thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate your time.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Wonderful. Thank
Thank
you,
you for
everyone.
all the pleasure. Thank you.
have a great
Bye-bye.
day, everyone.
Everyone.
Bye, everyone.
March 19th?